So here it is. The Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS and Wii U smashing soundtrack CD that, well, you got if you registered certain codes with Club Nintendo. Now, of course, they mailed these out to a ton of people. But the problem is, this CD is pretty mediocre. So, let me take a look at why first with the packaging. Now, of course, this looks just like your regular everyday CD's jewel case. I mean, there are a ton of these. I mean, look, it doesn't have a barcode, it just says not for sale, but it says CD and has all these copyrights. And of course, it says here a few things targeted straight towards their fan base on the back of the package, and let me read it to you. So it says here, distributing or making the content of these discs available via the internet without the rights holder's consent is forbidden. Also, unauthorized copying of these discs is forbidden, except personal use under copyright laws. I love how they make this simple for like the Nintendo audience, because it says, unlike other CDs where they have like all this copyright info saying about how unauthorized reproduction is illegal and subject to prosecution, they just say, oh, it's forbidden to upload it on the internet. It also says here, scratches or damage caused by mishandling are not Nintendo's responsibility. I love how they're blunt, saying, oh, if you touch the disc like the wrong way, it's your fault, you pleb. I love how it says that, while older CDs, on the other hand, like, I just grabbed, hold on, I just grabbed this CD out of here real quick because it's an old 80s West German CD, and I thought that would, look, see, this CD case I'll go into in a second. It's so plasticky that, like, can't even, like, stay stable on it. Okay. So, of course, you got this West German CD here, and it says here that, about how the compact disc audio system offers the best sound reproduction, but you should apply the same care as with the conventional records. Now, many older CDs had this, like, thing that says how to properly handle a CD. But Nintendo, on the other hand, is like, hey, pleb, handle the disc properly. It's not our fault if it scratches. It also says here, please enjoy on a CD player. These discs cannot be played on the Wii or Wii U consoles. That's right, this disc, despite being made by Nintendo, cannot even play on their own hardware. I mean, imagine if Microsoft sent out a DVD that you could not play on the Xbox, and it had to say, this cannot be played on the Xbox. That would be embarrassing. That would have a few Kotaku and Polygon articles, and maybe a few on Player Essence as well. And of course, from, you know, the YouTube gamers. So of course it says here, not for sale, CD digital audio. So let's take a look at what's inside the case, shall we? So let's take a look at what's inside the case. Now, I took all the discs out, and I'll explain why, but first, let's take a look at the build quality of the case. Something unusual for a CD. This is real cheap plastic. Feels soft, like, you know, that soft plastic you find in, like, let's just say, something you'd get off Amazon, you know, like how on Amazon there's a lot of cheap Chinese stuff. Well, this has the same build quality as that. Which is frustrating because to get the CDs out, I actually had to push in on the plastic thinking, oh, it'll pop back up. I mean, I've dealt with brittle plastic before, and I was wrong. Apparently, pushing down, because keep in mind, these CDs were stuck in there so tight that, just like, let me just show you it with a normal CD case. You know how with a normal CD case, you can just grab like this, and boom, with one hand. You can't do that with the horrible Smash CD packaging. You can't. You just can't, because of how badly designed it is. I mean, this was just hard to... I made a Vine of this. I'll post a link in the description. But this was just a pain to get out. And when I finally got them out, I just put them in normal CD cases. So let's take a look at this little booklet that comes with it. Well, you get a deep booklet with, like, lots of info in it, like with some albums. Well, nope, you just get a little piece of paper saying, yo, thanks for buying the games, enjoy the music. And of course, you get a track listing. So you get all these remixes of various songs. So you can listen to like this amazing deep music. I mean, look at all these tracks. 36 tracks? I mean, you know, the Nine Inch Nails album, The Fragile, that didn't have that many tracks per CD, so you know with 36 tracks that this has to be album of the decade. I mean, God. I mean, even double albums, other double albums don't have that many tracks. Jesus Christ. So, if you can't play it on a Wii U, what can you play it on? Well, that is what we're going to do. We're going to play it on this thing right here, the Xbox One. This can play CDs. Yet the Wii U can't. In fact, let's have a look here, shall we? Let's take a look at, let's take a look at this, and I'll put the CD in here. I forgot to push it in. Let's turn the volume up on this, and I didn't push it in all the way. That's the thing with these slot load drives. You have to get them in the right way sometimes. So now I can listen to this obnoxious sound, which is more annoying than when I flip on the radio and get in the car and Linkin Park's playing. Now, there's no convenient track listing on the back of the CD, and many CD databases are still using this Japanese track listing. So what you'll have to do is you'll have to conveniently go in, and instead of just looking at the back where you usually would have a track listing, you have to go and pull this booklet out and then find out what track you want. So yeah, let's do that right now. And this song is annoying. I'm going to pause this because it sucks. So let's listen to a song. Let's listen to like number 15. Because it's Pokemon, and we all know Pokemon's cool stuff. Yeah, let's just go to track 15. Nearly all the songs on this soundtrack sound like mediocre midis. I mean, I'm not even joking. No matter what song you pick, they sound like midis, which is pretty mediocre. I mean, if you were listening to like this amazing music, if you want to hear that, too bad. You're just gonna get midis. No, you're not getting the original soundtracks, you're just getting midis. I mean, that's what this sounds like. I mean, that's what these Smash soundtracks sound like. They sound like freaking midis. I mean, that's kind of lame in my opinion. But I guess it's Nintendo, so yeah. I mean, this is just mediocrity right there. This is. And of course, the sound quality is not even that good either, because this only has a dynamic range of 9. That's right. Pretty meh dynamic range. I mean, not the worst, but pretty meh. So yeah, that's all I really have to say. That's what this album is, though. I mean, it has a lot of tracks, but at the same time, there is video game music, and they're not even the originals. They're just midis used in Smash. I mean, Smash didn't even have that good soundtrack either. I mean, Smash 4, that is. Because Smash 4 was a meh game. But yeah, there you have it. There's my thoughts on this mediocre soundtrack. Maybe I'll make a funnier video with this soundtrack before I just dump the CD off somewhere like eBay or Amazon or something after I get another case for it, because this case is freaking defective. It really is.